Hola. I want to come on with a word for y'all on my walk. Today I was watching something on social media, and I do scroll and I go to particular pages at times on YouTube, but today I was watching something that was just on my timeline, and I'm a girl that I don't really look for outside sources to ground me spiritually. God has led me in a way where all of my spiritual needs, God has granted me the tools to uh, be able to use on my own in discerning them. So I don't really have to lean so deeply on the guidance of others. But at times in my life, I have leaned very much so on the guidance of others because I just needed to. I didn't know what was going on and I needed direction. And I think that's all of us. We all at times need that. But sometimes you need that for a season and then you can get back to what you do. And I've noticed that in my life, I have, during those seasons when I've needed the direction of others, I leaned in and I thank God for those people that were there to help me in navigating that season. I'll never forget those people, and I will continue to hold those people close in my life, even though I don't know them. But different avenues, different people that have spoken words of power and words of truth to help me in my dark times. But with anything, you guys, we got to be careful when we lean so heavily on other people that we forget ourselves. We forget the strength that is within us. Everything is for a season. And if you lean so heavily on other people, sometimes those people at times can become acclimated to you doing that. And it becomes unhealthy. Because if anybody needs for you to constantly be in a place of weakness or distress or confusion just for them to be in your life, then what type of a relationship is that, and what type of a person is that? But when you can honor the relationship and say, dang, they sure were helpful to me in my season, and because of that I still want to be around those people now that I'm whole, and they are 100% in support of that. They are in support of you being whole. They are proud of you because now you finally taken the training wheels off. You took the cast off, and now you're able to function again as a whole person. They're just as proud to see you functioning in your wholeness as you are, and re-embracing your wholeness. Those are the relationships that we all need. Those are the relationships that each and every one of us should want for either ourselves, our children, our loved ones, our friends. But what I saw today was that this woman's content caught my eye. And every time I see someone's content, I always go to their comment section. It's a blessing for people to come and leave comments on your page, friend. I hope that I grow this channel to a point where you all interact with one another and with me in the comment section, because it really shows the loyalty you have with your subscribers and the people that find what you're offering relevant. And in the comment section, the first comment I saw was this woman crying for help. It touched my soul. She was speaking to that her life really had turned into a living hell, and she felt abandoned by the universe. And I mean, it was just a cry. And I connected with her. I've been there, y'all. I've been in a distressful state where I didn't know what was going on. I've been in a state where I had back-to-back significant chaotic issues happen in my life, and I was wondering, why, God, where are you? And I would pray and I would lean in on my normal spiritual activities to connect with God, and God would just continuously let these things happen. And so I could relate to what this woman was saying. And now that I'm thinking about it and doing this video, it reminded me of something. And that is that when we're going through our darkest hour, it seems like forever, friend. And in our darkest of times, we are tested. It's not as if God doesn't love us. It's not as if anything out of the ordinary is happening to us. It's just that we didn't have a plan for it. We didn't see it coming, and we don't know when it's going to end. We've tried everything we could to rectify it, to come to terms with it, and we don't know if it's what it is. It come like a curse. And we begin to look outside of ourselves and want to blame other people and throw the power off to other people because we've done everything we could to resolve it, and it's still there. So it can't be us. But I'm here to tell you, it all defaults down to you knowing the reason of your existence. This life was never created for us to be on vacation, y'all. It's never been that way. When you look at these children all throughout their walk from Genesis until now, it's never been that way. I'm currently reading the book of Jasher, which is the book of division. They consider this the second Genesis. And it's giving me a broader perspective on the creation story and the reasoning behind the things that are going on right now in life, or that even happened. This life was never supposed to be some sort of a resort where we're just hanging out, kicking it, and life is great and eating berries off of trees every day and nothing is ever a problem. It was never that. This place is somewhat like a school, and you must graduate from this to move beyond it. And when I saw this woman's post, I couldn't help. I had to do a couple of paragraphs in the comment section because I'm a communicator and I like to be understood, and I wanted her to know that God loves you. I don't just say it because it sounds good. I mean it. And when I come forward with the Bible studies or the podcast or the words of inspiration, whatever I can come up with, I don't let the flow of spirit stop. I let it flow. I don't care if I'm looking beautiful. I don't care if I'm looking crazy. You can say I look dusty. I don't care. It's not about my look. I'm coming forth because I want you to know just how much God loves you. There is no abandonment here. God created this entire existence for us. All of it for us. For us to... We were that important that God created this mathematical sequence of things, because everything around us is math. For us. And surely there will be trials. And surely there will be tribulations. But that's with anything that's worth having in life. Nothing worth having comes easy. And it is through the trials, friends, take this with you, and the tribulations that you become somebody. You're not just a regular person. You are now you now embody superpowers unique only to you, because you are the only one that sees this world the way you do. It reminds me of Psalm, I believe it's Psalm 16, where it says, my lines fall in beautiful places. My lines fall in pleasant places. I am of a goodly heritage. How do you get to a place where you proclaim that? Friend, you had to have started out not seeing the beauty in you. You probably started off skinny and you didn't see the beauty in you, and through time and through nourishment and through work, you will look up and see yourself in the mirror of your mind's eye, or in the mirror of your house, whatever you want to equate it to, and you will say, my goodness, my lines have fallen in pleasant places. These lines were not as curvy as they are now. I can remember a season when I didn't see any beauty in what I have before me. God said, I will give you beauty for ashes. All that you think is burning down, all the hell you think is going crazy in your life will be useful. It will serve you only if you stay in alignment. You got to stay in alignment. You can't let any of it get you off of your circle. You got to hold dear and true to what you know. These things come like tests of what you know. Regardless to what it looks like, it can look like all hell is breaking loose. But what do you know? What do you remember? And these are the things that you must hold dear to in your life and stay the course with. You must stay the course with it. I just want to come on and tell you a word, y'all. I want you to know that you are loved more than you'll ever know. And that trouble don't last always. You can take it from me, friend. Nothing is a cakewalk. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing is a cakewalk. But if you keep going, win or lose, because there is no losing. There's no losing. They're just experiences built upon experiences to make you better. And whichever way your situation pans out, friend, you are the richer. Keep that in mind. I love you. Peace and love.